share about travel experience. Travel experiences can be a fantastic topic for beginner English learners because it combines storytelling with practical vocabulary. Here are some structured vocabulary and activities to help beginners discuss their travel experiences. Places, city, country, beach, mountains, museum, park, hotel, airport. Activities, sightseeing, hiking, swimming, shopping, eating out, visiting landmarks. Transport, plane, train, bus, car, taxi, bicycle, walk. Accommodations, hotel, hostel, Airbnb, camping. Here are 3 engaging conversations about travel experiences, incorporating places, activities, transport, and accommodations. Let's practice it. Conversation 1. City exploration. Hey, Alex, how was your trip to New York? Oh, it was amazing. You know, New York is just as incredible as they say. I did so much. That's awesome. What was the highlight for you? Definitely biking through Central Park. It was such a nice way to start the day. That sounds fun. I did something similar when I was in San Francisco, biking across the Golden Gate Bridge. It was such a rush. Oh, I bet. San Francisco is on my list. I also visited the Museum of Modern Art. The art there is mind-blowing. I love MoMA. Last time I was in New York, I spent hours there. Did you get a chance to see a Broadway show? Yes, I saw Hamilton, and it was phenomenal. The energy was just out of this world. Hamilton? I'm so jealous. I've been dying to see that. Where did you stay? I stayed in an Airbnb in Brooklyn. Great views and a really cool neighborhood vibe. Brooklyn is so hip now. I stayed there once and loved all the little coffee shops and vintage stores. Totally. And the food. I had the best street food, like Korean BBQ tacos from a food truck. Yum, street food is the best. Sounds like you had a fantastic trip. Conversation 2. Mountain adventure. Hey Jake, how was your trip to the Rockies? Hey Sophie, it was incredible. We did a lot of hiking and you won't believe it. We saw a family of bears from a distance. Bears? Wow, that sounds exciting, but also a bit scary. How did you feel when you saw them? Honestly, my heart was racing. We stayed calm and slowly backed away. It was amazing to see them in their natural habitat, but definitely nerve-wracking. I can imagine. What did you do to stay safe? We remembered our safety training. We made ourselves look big, spoke in a calm, firm voice, and slowly moved back. Luckily, the bears were just curious and moved on after a few minutes. That must have been intense. Did you have any safety gear with you? Yes, we had bear spray and whistles. Just knowing we had them made us feel a bit safer. Smart move. Did you manage to get any photos of the bears? I did, but from a safe distance. The photos turned out great, but more than anything, it's the memory of the encounter that stands out. I bet. Seeing wildlife like that must be incredible. So how did you prepare for those hikes? I imagine you need to bring a lot of supplies. Yeah, we planned carefully. We brought plenty of water, snacks like trail mix and energy bars, and sandwiches for longer hikes. We also had a first aid kit and all our safety gear. That sounds like a lot to carry. How did you manage it? We packed light for the day hikes and had a base camp where we kept most of our supplies. It helped to have a good plan and distribute the weight evenly. What about the photos? Besides the bears, did you capture anything special? Definitely. I got some amazing shots of the mountain landscapes, crystal clear lakes, and even some elk and deer. The scenery was just breathtaking. I'd love to see those photos sometime. What was the most special part of the trip for you? Probably the stargazing. One night, we found a spot away from the lights, and the sky was filled with stars. It was so peaceful and beautiful. That sounds magical. How did you manage food for the entire trip? Did you carry everything with you? We carried the essentials, but we also stayed at a base camp where we could prepare meals. For the day hikes, we packed light and brought easy-to-carry food. That makes sense. It sounds like you had an unforgettable adventure. Definitely, I'd do it all over again in a heartbeat. Conversation 3. Plane journey. Hey Alex, how was your flight to Paris? Hi Sophie. It was quite an experience, to say the least. We encountered a few hiccups along the way. Oh no, what happened? Well, first off, I misplaced my ID card at security. It took me ages to find it, and I was panicking the whole time. Yikes, that sounds stressful. Did you manage to locate it eventually? Yeah, thankfully. It had slipped into a different pocket in my bag. But then, to make things worse, my luggage got lost somewhere between connecting flights. Oh no, that's a nightmare. Yeah, luckily it turned up a day later. But for a while, I was worried I'd be stuck in Paris with nothing but the clothes on my back. That must have been a relief when it finally arrived. And what about the flight itself? Any delays or discomfort? Oh yeah, we had a 3-hour delay before takeoff. And the temperature in the airport was freezing. I wished I'd packed a thicker sweater. Delayed flights are the worst, especially when you're stuck in a chilly airport. But at least you made it to Paris in the end. Exactly! Despite the bumps along the way, it was all worth it in the end. Thank you for watching. That's all for today. Bye for now.